Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nancy. Thank you so much for watching. Today I will be talking about brushes and I'm excited to talk about brushes. I have plenty of brushes to talk about, but these are the main brushes that I use to accomplish my makeup look, and there will be some particular brushes that I'm not going to talk about because if I do, I'm gonna go on forever. So maybe in a future video I can talk about all the brushes I use for my face, but for now I'm just gonna talk about some of the main brushes that I use to accomplish the makeup looks. Without further ado, let's jump right into the video. The first one I want to talk about is, well, I will be starting off with face brushes, and you guys know for my foundation I've been using beauty blenders because after discovering that I've just fell in love with it and I've just been using that, and I've totally stopped using like foundation brush. But when I do have like a liquid foundation, I go in with my Morphe M439 and it looks like this. And just a warning, all my brushes are super dirty, so I didn't have time to clean them yet. So this is the Morphe M439. I think I've talked about this brush before. The bristles are really or not short, but the bristles are really dense and tight, so it's perfect to blend your foundation in. I don't tend to like the longer brushes because of course it's like harder and it applies the the foundation a little streaky, but I feel like with a tighter, denser brush you can definitely blend your foundation really nicely. But I really do love the blender, the sponge, so I did stop using this one. The only downfall to this brush is that it sheds a lot, so I always have these little brush that comes out of this brush head, which is the only downfall for this brush, which makes me so sad because I definitely hate it when it gets on my face when I'm applying my foundation on. But overall it's definitely a really good brush for foundation. The next one that I have is a contour brush, and I've also talked about this brush before, and this is the only brush that I've been using for my contour. It is the Kat Von D Shade and Light contour brush, and it's a double-ended brush. So this is the contour brush which I use to help accomplish this contour look, and then this is also the powder brush which I love to put on my under eyes as well as the space in between. And not much to say about it because it does the job for me, and as you can probably see on here, it definitely really gives you that nice sharp contour look. If you really like those kinds of look, then this brush is definitely for you. And the next one to to get this blinging highlights is the Morphe E61 brush. I've come to really like these type of brushes for my highlight because I feel like it just applies perfectly. So if you really want them to be on your cheeks, it's just the perfect shape to put on your highlights and your nose and your forehead. Wherever you want to apply highlights, this is the way to go because it's just the perfect shape and it's anywhere you want it to go. Now for the eyes, I have a couple brushes, and I want to start off with the transition brush first. I've just recently discovered this one, and this is the Morphe M441 brush. So this is for the crease brush. As you can see, the brush is long and it goes like it tapers out and up, so it's definitely perfect for the crease. So this is what I use for my crease. I just put it right there. It just goes perfectly right there on your eye socket. So I feel like these long brush definitely does the job for your crease, your transition shade, whatever. Because I did previously, before I started using this one, I was using the BH Cosmetics one, and it was shaped closely to this one also, so it just gives me the perfect crease up here in transition shade. So that's why I've been loving this one so much. Also, I have this one right here, and this is the Morphe M433 brush. So it's also super dirty, but it's just a very nice brush that goes perfectly on the outer corners of your eyes. It's also thin enough to go into the crease as well. So I usually, when I have excess powder or excess eyeshadow, when I apply the outer corner, it just helps maneuver it inside the eye socket as well. So this is why I really like this one. I just use the excess inside the corners of my eyes. And then the next one is the Mikasa E300 brush. It's more of a denser brush, and it's pretty fluffy because I've been washing it multiple times, but no matter what, it still does the job perfectly for the outer corners as well, because it's, even though it's so dense and it's so fluffy now and it's not really like a smaller shape, I feel like it still gives me that nice outer corner. And especially since it's more fluffier, I feel like it just helps you blend out the shadow even more nicely outside. And for this one is a BH Cosmetics 103 brush, and it's just a nice flat shader brush. So this is what I use to apply the center of my shades. Like for the gold shade that I have going on inside my eyes right now, I use this one just to pat the color on, and it just really does the job. It's short and flat, and it's just perfect for that part. And then lastly, I have this Crown C513 brush, and it's a very nice kind of like pencil brush, but it has a slant to it, and I think it just goes perfectly on the inner corner of your eye. So for the inner corners, this highlight color I have on the inner corner, I apply with this one. It just goes so perfectly on there because it's just so small, and it just perfectly on your inner corners, and it just does the job so well. So yeah, you guys, that is all for this video. Those are the brushes I used to achieve my looks, and those are just the main brushes. Like I say, I didn't talk about my blush brush, or I didn't talk about, you know, other brush like powder brush that I use, but then I feel like these are just the main brushes that really helps my makeup look, and I just really love it. So yeah, I hope you guys find this video useful, and I hope you guys go ahead and go purchase these brushes. Majority of these brushes are Morphe brushes, and of course Morphe brushes are pretty affordable. And I have the Mikasa brush, which is also affordable. I have my affiliate code, so you guys can use that when you guys go ahead and buy products from Mikasa. You guys get 25% off, so definitely take advantage of that. And then of course I have this is my most pricey brush because it's $36, I think. Oh, it's $36, but I'd say it's very useful. If you guys want a nice contour line, that this is the one for you. This will help you do the job. And it's also double-ended, so you get 2 in 1. So you get the contour brush and also the powder brush. So yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe this video before you leave. I have so much more videos coming for you guys. If you guys have some suggestions for me, feel free to leave them in the comments and let me know. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye!